Hello everyone, my name is Crystal, and for my fourth major speech I'm going to be talking about optical lenses. Now, as an optician, this is the most important part about selling a pair of glasses to a customer. The lenses are the most crucial part for someone to actually see. Now, these lenses are going to differ in material, are going to differ in design, depending on the customer's prescription, plus or minus lens. They have a plus prescription, they're going to need to see how to read, a minus prescription to see far, all that jazz, okay? So I'm going to take you a little bit through what I prepared here. So let's start with lens materials. There are 4 different types of materials: plastic, polycarbonate, high index lenses, and glass. Now, what I'm currently wearing, I'm wearing polycarbonate lenses. The reason I chose these is because I drop my glasses often, I sit on them, and I'm quite rough on my glasses. Polycarbonate lenses are going to be the most durable. That's why I chose them. However, they are the only lens that is woven instead of chiseled to be made when they're made. Due to this, they are very soft and these can scratch very easy. It's quite annoying, but I'm going to take you through these lens materials. Now, plastic, it's going to be the cheapest type of material. It's going to scratch the easiest. It's not the safest. If you drop it or if they skid across the floor, whatever it may be, they may chip, they could shatter, and they could cause damage to your eyes. They're also quite the low quality. They can scratch very easily. They can chip. They can star. Anything that you can name it with glasses, the plastic is the worst thing. They're cheap, they're lightweight, and their clarity isn't the best, and they're cheap for a reason. If you're going to get glasses in the future, I do not recommend plastic. I'll tell you a little bit later about what I do recommend. But if you're looking for convenience, comfort, what you actually need in a pair of glasses, these are not the lenses for you. Promise. Polycarbonate. Polycarbonate are what I'm wearing currently are the most durable. These will not chip or shatter. These are used for people who are minors, anyone under 18 in the United States. They are used in protective eyewear for construction workers, for people in labs, whatever that's going to go for. The polycarbonate lens, they are woven, so as I was speaking earlier, they're going to be softer, a little easier to scratch. However, you can get hit in the face, you can roll over them with a truck. They are not going to shatter, they are not going to chip, and they are completely safe. And that's why they use those for anyone minors. Now, for minors, when it comes to children, we have to put them in polycarbonate by law unless a parent waives otherwise. The reason the parent will do this, it depends on the prescription. If a child has a really high prescription, that lens is going to be really thick, a lot of distortion on the sides, and it's also going to be a lot heavier, less clarity, and it's not going to work for the child. What's the point of glasses? If the parent decides to waive this, they're able to put a high index lens, which I'm going to be going towards next. High index lenses. This is my personal favorite. I highly recommend this if you're getting glasses in the future. These are the thinnest, the lightest, the clearest lenses. They're more scratch resistant than the regular plastic, but they still can chip or shatter if you abuse them. If you, for example, run over a truck or put them on the floor, sit on them. They're not the best when it comes to durability. However, they are the best when it comes to clarity. I recommend these for high prescriptions due to their thinness. So if you look down here, right here, these are the same exact prescription. I would say they're about a -4. -4 is a lot higher than what I have here. I have -2s on. I have a hard time seeing far. Now, this is a regular plastic lens on the left and a high index plastic lens on the right. You could see why I highly recommend it. Not only is it lighter, it's clearer, it's thinner, and it's way more convenient for you. Plus, you have more resistance towards it, so it's a little bit more durable than the regular plastic. If you're getting glasses in the future, I highly recommend these. Glass. These are the most scratch resistant. It's really hard to scratch glass lenses. However, they are the most dangerous. Due to them being glass, they're thick, You drop them, they can chip, they can shatter in your face, and that's not going to be pleasant. I do not recommend these, especially if you have a high prescription. They can get quite heavy, not adequate towards what you're looking for, especially if you want additional coatings, such as a blue light filter coating or anti-reflective coating. Whatever coatings you might need, glass is not going to cut it. The high index plastic that I spoke about right here, that one you can put different coatings on. Not only that, it surpasses glass. A lot of people who still use glass, a lot of elderly tend to come in. So if you do have a customer that comes on in and they request glass, I would recommend advising them towards another material. The glass is the most traditional and the most scratch resistant. However, it's quite dangerous. Please do not get glass lenses, okay? Now, the next part, lens designs. There are 4 different types. You have your single vision here on the left. That could be for seeing far or seeing for close. Reading glasses are single vision. My current prescription, this is single vision. I can see close up just fine. I need these to see distance. Bifocal lenses. A lot of people might know, bifocal, it relates to age. That is not the case. That needs to end that stereotype. Bifocal lenses, you'll have a prescription, a negative prescription, which is distance, and a positive prescription for your close, okay? With a bifocal, you do have a distinct line that goes across them. A lot of people don't like that, but you see, if you take off the glasses, you go distance, reading, distance, distance, reading, distance, reading. And it's a very distinct line of where you can see it, and you can see it when they're on your face as well. The trifocal lens, not everybody has just a plus or a minus. Some people need a computer lens. So let's say that I need to see something off in the distance. That's going to be my negative prescription in the top. In the middle, I need to see far enough, but not too far where I can see my computer as I have in front of me. The near one, I need to see up close. Currently, if you put your hands just like this, this is your reading distance from your eye down to your hand. This is going to be your reading prescription. Intermediate, me to the computer. Distance, me to whatever, however far, okay? Now, progressive lenses. Progressive lenses, also known as a no-line bifocal. Progressive lenses, they will gradually go from distance to reading. Now, the problem with these, that a lot of people have a hard time adjusting to them, but once you do adjust to them, they are fantastic. They do have distortion due to the way that they're cut and the way that they're designed. So if you see down here on the bottom right picture of the progressive lens, you have your distances up here, gradually goes down to near. All this area on the bottom here, that is all going to be distortion. So it's going to be kind of a bowl effect, as if you're in a fishbowl. So when you're sitting down and you're learning how to train to look through a progressive lens, I usually tell my customers to go home, open up a cabinet, and pick up a jar of peanut butter. Because you will have to find, I call it the sweet spot, you have to narrow how to do your head just so where you go distance, reading, distance, reading, just like that, okay? Now, due to these lens designs, there's different types of coatings as well. Coatings such as blue light filters, that's going to be for any electronic that emits blue light, that TV, cell phones, computers, anything of that sort. Now there's 2 types. There's Blue IQ and the Blue IQ Clear. The Blue IQ, if you see people on the street that have a yellow tint that is on their lenses, that is the Blue IQ. I highly recommend that one. You're going to get the most protection, less eye fatigue, more protection towards that blue light exposure. For the Blue IQ Clear, you do need, it doesn't give as much protection, but it still reduces eye fatigue. Due to the clearness and without the yellow, it doesn't have as much of an impact, but it's the convenience of people not having to look through a yellow lens. Everyone, if you're going to get a pair of glasses, please get anti-reflective coating. My glasses here, if you kind of see, there's a little bit of a yellow film on top of my glasses, but you're able to see right straight through to my eyes. Now, anti-reflective coating, let's say that you are driving down the street on a sunny day, and you know how the sun is able to beam off a sign, and you kind of get all these rays of sunlight. Well, that anti-glare takes those, refracts that light just so where you're able to actually see what you need to see. Takes if a sunlight hits a school bus and the sunlight reflects directly to you and you see a bunch of beams of light, the anti-reflective coating will take down that light so you can actually just see just the sun hitting the bus. If you are going to get glasses, my complete summary, I would recommend a frame of your choice. Make sure it goes with your face shape, a high index lens, anti-reflective, Blue IQ or Blue IQ clear coating, distance or single vision, or progressive lens. If you're going to do a bifocal, the earlier you train yourself to do a progressive lens, the easier it's going to be down the road. So if you're going to do single vision, high index lens, anti-reflective coating, Blue IQ or Blue IQ clear for that blue light exposure due to the technological revolution we're going through, or progressive lens if you do need more than one prescription in your eyes, okay? That's also gonna differ. What I do not have time for the rest of the day. For the rest of the semester, I'm not able to talk about how light reflects through lenses, how astigmatism works, how cataracts works, different types of optical atrophy, I would say. Thank you so much for listening to me throughout the semester. It's been a blessing, and I thank you so much. Have a great day.